Vimi, we've just had a very interesting interaction with Joe Hart. Explain to us, who is Joe Hart?
Joe Hart is the one leading the Dale Carnegie business in the US, so he's our CEO. And from a leader's perspective, Joe Hart is a humble, genuine and forward-thinking leader. And if I can just bring that back to reality as to the COVID situation, is that he has been able to drive nearly 200 businesses across the world with that stamina that he has. So it's a pleasure to be working with him.
Like planning ahead, thinking fast, wait and see modes. Explain to us exactly what does that mean to the Mauritian public, the Mauritian CEO?
Oh wow, yes indeed. We just talked about that, and like Joe said, and everybody else here today agreed, that we cannot be in the wait and see mode. So the wait and see mode is like being complacent, and you just wait, and whatever comes your way you will kind of make do. Whereas the plan ahead, and it's nice to be talking to CEOs with that kind of thinking today, the plan ahead is you are planting now, not for today, but thinking of what you're going to be reaping by 2023 or 2025. So that's the planning ahead. And the thinking fast is the ability throughout this journey to be able to readdress and reorient or tweak the journey by thinking fast and being able to seize the moment, as we say.
So thinking of all that, those three phrases, and the conversation you've just shared with the CEOs and Joe, where are we at?
As in an organization or a country or the sector?
Start with Dale.
Okay.
Where are we at?
So if I look at Dale, right from the beginning, we haven't been the wait and see. Never. We've been even the plan ahead, despite being in that VUCA world. And our agility and our resilience allowed us to think fast. So I would say we've had that think ahead, that plan ahead mode, and the think fast because of the competencies and the kind of people whom we've got in the network.
So let's bring it back to the context of the Mauritian country as a holistic approach. Where are we at?
It would be very presumptuous of me to be able to say that, but based on the conversation that we've had today, it would appear that we would need to be more in the plan ahead, and probably we are too much in the thinking fast. So I guess from what I'm saying, what we've experienced from a Dale perspective, I would say we can't be one without being the other.
So in your understanding,
I would say we need to be,
hand.
absolutely, I would say definitely that it goes hand in hand, yes.
So a takeaway that the CEOs came to you with, wow, we're going to take this back to our company. Does something strike you straight away?
The one thing that came out was that because we did that spin-off thing at the beginning, I think that thinking of the spin-off made them realize that even if it was a horrible moment, we've been able to make do with it relatively well. And the other thing that resonated with them was what Joe said, is now is the time to address the team issue, the leadership issue, and the mindset that your leaders need to have. So words like courageous came on board. So I guess the biggest takeaway for them would have been, okay, now how do I make not just me the CEO, but my senior leadership team be in that frame of mind of courageous, resilient, and agile.
Another group of phrases that came through were build back better. Explain that to me.
Whoa, that was powerful. I heard that, yeah. And again, the definition of the better needs to be fine-tuned, needs to be understood from top to bottom. And that ties in, if you want, with the famous word vision. So if an organization, we're saying we want to be better, how does this better look for us? How do we want this better to be? And it's not only about a CEO understanding that, it's about everybody understanding that, cascading it down, and as we cascade it down, it shouldn't be like the Pilifanara, right? It should be like everybody understanding the same thing. So we know what the better is, we know what it looks like, and we know how we can each build towards that.
So what I'm hearing is that every company should have better communications, which is something that Dale can offer them, how to set their strategy and share it with their humans, their staff.
Yeah, yeah.
So what does Dale offer as a project, as a program that you can be contacted for to get these people to build back better?
That's nice. Indeed, I mean, what we've seen since lockdown, since COVID, is that we have been solicited and with results and impact to help teams break down the silos, because that's a reality that was present kind of everywhere. So now what we've been able to do is we've been able to get people to communicate with each other. So to answer your question about what do we offer, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. So what we've been doing for those that we've been able to bring results, and one that resonates to me is one that we did recently for a company whereby we had 6 countries virtually on a platform to build that communication. So the way we approach that is we need to sit down and understand the challenges so that we know from which angle we need to, pop into that balloon.
So as you said, it's tailor-made.
Absolutely, Georgina.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for your time, Vimi.
My pleasure. Thank you.